Hello guys, hello darlings. I'm super excited, I'm super happy, and I woke up from a nap, I took my blood sugar, and it's been the lowest it's been so far in a long while, like since being sick. So my blood sugars have been going up and down, but they've been not going down very much. When I got sick on July 1st, basically, they were high. Like the highest was 25 mmol. I'll try to convert that for you guys, but maybe not, I don't know. It's very Googleable. I apologize if I forget or whatever. So yeah, so I have an update for you guys, part 2 on, I went to my first follow-up appointment at the internal medicine. I was basically, this is a follow-up appointment that was made by the doctor in observation at the emergency department when I went there. So my journey has been going to a clinic, private clinic, basically getting assessed, getting blood work done, urine sampled, whatever I could provide, because you guys saw in my picture where I'm like trying to drink those little cups of water. Like, I don't know why, but I wasn't giving out anything that day, hardly. So probably because of the infection, but and every time I think of that, I want to drink water, because having a kidney infection and diabetes will make you so thirsty. I always used to wonder why my grandma always, like growing up, always was obsessed with having a glass of water. Like she had to have water, like it was like air for her. She always had to have water with her. She could not go out somewhere without water, and now I'm like that. So I should have seen it as like foreshadowing, I don't know.
There have been more incidents foreshadowing your current state than we can count. You have just willingly ignored the signs and the concerns from those who watch you. There aren't a lot of people that have gotten as many chances as her to turn things around in an effort to save their life. I truly believe that, combined with her narcissism, has made her feel invincible.
Anyways, I was given, because I was in the emergency department. So basically after the clinic, they saw my numbers, and specifically like the creatinine level and like the urine analysis that came back. The doctor was concerned, and he was like, you need to go to the emergency. I'm going to write you a letter to go there with, with the concern. I spent some time in the hospital in the observation department, women's observation, and the doctor made me a couple follow-up appointments. He made me a follow-up appointment with internal medicine, like to follow up regarding everything, the medications they put me on, my blood sugar levels and this and that. And then a little slip to go anytime to set up an appointment for some diabetic education, which I will do very soon.
I hope she does, but I doubt she will be on a single visit. She has a tendency to dip out of treatment after consultation so that she can say that she has gone and tried, and then search for TikTok dietitians that say carbs are great for diabetics. Confirmation bias queen.
So yeah, so I had my appointment on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. I was discharged from the hospital Monday night. So that didn't give me a lot of time to like try the new medication. Like it was only like a day and a half maybe until I had my follow-up appointment. But anyway, I went there and I failed to look at the bottom of the doctor just took my phone, took a picture of the appointment, but I didn't see the bottom where it said, please come between 2 and 5 p.m. So the clinic was only between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. So I went, early in the morning with Salah, and we had to come back in the afternoon. So that's fine. We came back in the afternoon. We saw the doctor. He just basically was like, okay, how are you doing? How are your blood sugars? And my blood sugars at that time, like I tested my blood sugar before going to the appointment, and it was like 18.5. So it was really high. And I was just like getting discouraged because like, I was just like really like no matter what medications I took, whatever, nothing was working. And I remember the doctor in OBS saying to start with 5 units of insulin, which apparently was like too low because you're supposed to also go by body weight. So the doctor was like, well, yeah, 5 units of insulin is too low. So you have to go by what your body weight is. So he checked the report with my body weight. So yeah, he went by that, and they weighed me at the clinic, so it was on the report that the doctor wrote for them, so they still had that in the system. He upped it to 15 units of insulin at around 10 p.m. in the evenings, and he put me on some new medications. One is, I'll show you them, I guess, for educational purposes. There's something written on this one in Arabic, and I don't know what it is, so I don't want to show you. Zocor. 20 milligrams of Zocor. And this is for, he's saying that these are like baseline medications that they give here, particular in this, I know, at this clinic, for people who are type 2 diabetic. And, you know, because of the organs that are affected by type 2 diabetes, number one killer apparently of diabetes is actually heart disease. He's giving me it's to help with cholesterol. Zocor is actually also used, from what I read, for like chronic kidney disease. He gave me some Zocor. I take one a day. He also gave me Forxiga. Forxiga is also a tablet for type 2 diabetes. It's supposed to help regulate blood sugar even more. So I take that once a day. I still take my Janumet twice a day with food. So one in the, like, my first meal of the day. And then, so yes, I've been on like kind of a schedule where I, you know, have to be up in the, not early morning, but in the morning enough to take the tablets and everything like that. Like, I have a schedule. I have like alarms that I set for my tablets.
How sad to have just turned 40 and needing a cocktail of medications to keep yourself going. Sure, many others have to as well due to circumstances beyond their control, but to have put yourself in this situation due to your own prolonged neglect is just sad. Looks like she's rapidly approaching a state where things cannot be turned around anymore.
You know, I don't want to miss one because I have so many now, unfortunately. But anyways, inshallah in the future that will change. Because the doctor's like, you know what can change all of this is if you just completely get your weight under control. So I'll get to that in a minute. So I'm still on the antibiotic for the kidney infection, by the way. And then at night, at around 10, I take, no, did I say the Forxiga at night at 10? Forxiga is not at 10, sorry, Forxiga is in the day. The one at 10 is Lantus. So I have this, if you don't know what insulin looks like, if you're curious. I thought it was a pen. The doctor in an observation was talking about, like, he's like, if you are like afraid to inject yourself, I can prescribe a pen. And I'm like, so I don't know, maybe that's what I understood, but I'm like, I'm fine with injecting myself. I don't care, you know, it's not a problem. So this is Lantus, and it's just like a vial, and you put the needle in here. They give you a huge box of these syringes. I already have an open box, that's why this one is unopened. Like a huge amount of syringes, just like that, look like that. And of course they give you like a box of alcohol swabs. I was expecting it for my blood today, like when I just took it, to be super high, like just super high, because like I had something to eat before my nap. It was just some like lentil soup I had, and I didn't have bread or anything. I had a little piece of cheddar cheese, some lentil soup, and I don't know why, but I just found like, because like even no matter what I've been eating, sometimes like I've been eating like carbs before, but like I stopped doing that since that one high blood sugar reading, but I was still like discouraged. Like I was like just waiting to be discouraged, you know, and it was like lower, so much lower, and I'm like, yes, please be working. Maybe the kidney infection's going away. Maybe the Forxiga is helping. I don't know, the insulin. I'm just like, yes, please. The doctor was like, everything can go away. All of these problems, you know, would most likely go away if you know, get your weight under control. So he gave me 2 prescriptions, like on a prescription paper, he wrote like my weight and everything like that, to go see the obesity clinic, which is why you see me beside the obesity clinic door, because it was like right near our appointment.
What a photo. I can't wait to see the memes that are gonna come out of this.
And then there's a nutritionist door. Nutritionist. It said nutrition on the door. So there's nutrition, obesity. So I have to go at some point, and while we were there, there was no one there because we went pretty close to the 5 o'clock mark. Like it was like between 2 and 5. By the time we were done my appointment, and like, you know, by the time we got there, got done my appointment, everything, it was like getting pretty late, and there didn't seem to be anybody in there. So we have to go at some point soon and see about arranging the diabetic, like the diabetic education program, the obesity management, and the nutrition. So, and the, like, this can happen, like this is like bing bang boom. Like I honestly feel like the healthcare I've been getting so far in Kuwait, I just like it so much more than what I've been getting in like Canada. Like I don't know, I don't know how it's just like more accessible. I don't know if it's that, you know, I have Salah with me like as a support and it helps. I don't know what the deal is with that. I find that like I definitely just feel more hopeful and not like, oh my gosh, like I see a lot of people worried like you need to come back to Canada, you need to come back to Canada. And it's like, why? You know, like maybe people, like I thought too at first, like, you know, oh no, like I'm not native here, the healthcare system, blah blah blah, but it doesn't seem to matter. Like it doesn't seem to matter where you're from, what kind of status you have here. You know, the healthcare is pretty darn good. And I don't know, so far my experience anyways, there's just lots of options, and I really am gonna try to just be consistent with this, take my medication, go to these programs, really try to see like, you know, what I can do to improve myself. The main key thing here is I know I have to do my part. Like I have to be really serious, seriously, no more BS. Like this is for me, my health, and I can't muck around, and you know, I can't afford to just stall for whatever reason anymore, you know. Like yes, food addiction, and I will always stand by that. Food addiction, eating disorders are horrible, and I'm sure that they can help me with that in the obesity clinic, because people who are severely obese, it's a disease, it's a huge medical condition. And like I always say, nobody wants to wake up and be 400 or 500 pounds, like even 300, whatever you're overweight. Like everyone's body's different, metabolism is different. 40 extra pounds can affect somebody. It depends on your body and your system. And some people can live years and years being 800 pounds. It just depends, you know. At this weight, it's affecting my health in a really bad way, and it keeps affecting my health. I have severe issues with food. Anyways, I'm just really hopeful. I'll keep you guys posted with updates like this. And yeah, hope to see you again soon live or in another video. Thanks for listening, guys. Bye.